Here they are, bouncing the knees, bottom tucked in. Don't know why they do this with the club head. And then it's like away. You'll encourage a slide movement off the ball. Hi everyone, Murdoch here, hope you're well. Apologies for the sunrise this morning making me look orange, if it does, on your screens. Now in this video I want to talk about the importance of feeling like you're sitting into that right hip in the backswing. After a good setup, it becomes easier to do. A good setup is small of the back straight, bottom back, balls of feet, pull the shoulders back. So you're trying to have this angled look at the address. Then it makes it far easier to turn and get that feeling of sitting into the right hip and really feeling the control the right knee and right instep have being your load point. As we get older, it's so common, and you'll see it on the first tee, where a golfer's just sort of sitting down on the heels. A lazy setup. Maybe they've started moving the club head behind the ball like this. I've seen this before as well, and it tends to be the older generation that do that. It's almost, I'm not sure what it is, but it kind of goes in junction with the bending of the knees. Bottom gets tucked in. Here they are, bouncing the knees, bottom tucked in. Don't know why they do this with the club head. And then it's like away. You'll encourage a slide movement off the ball. We've got to try and be in a position to where our lower back, our center of our swing, if you like, is stable with a nice turning action, feeling the load point where we should, right knee and instep, for a look of this at the top of the backswing and not any lateral movement this way. It's all an effort to try and ease the strain or the stiffness of the back. Golf swing is very much dependent on angles, and we need to be as flexible as we can be in the lower back region. We need to set up pretty sharp. So in order for us to get that opportunity to sit into that hip and make it beautiful just here off the ball for a 3/4 and half swing position here, or eventually into a more full one, the lower body is perfect. You're sitting into that right hip. The right knee and instep are perfectly taking the load, and it directs the arms really well into that chest high position here, right chest. So it's far easier to turn the left hip and strike through a really nice impact dynamic, holding those angles beautifully. Now I'm fresh in the morning again, a little stiff. I did do a little bit of a warm-up, but I want to show you what I did to focus on your body being capable of sitting into that right hip. So club on the back of the shoulders. You can see everything in front of you when you do that. So stand well. Observe now that you're not on your heels. Little bit of knee flex only. We don't have to have too much. The more you bend your knees, it changes your spine angle to be too vertical. All kinds of things go wrong then. So can you see now the importance of the setup? This is being another real good example. So bottom back. Start to feel the strain in that lower back a bit. Now don't go too far. Remember, you've got the club on the shoulders to help you understand your range of motion. So try and observe now the right knee and instep taking the load, and watch the right hip go back as you feel you're sitting in. If you've got a clubhouse window where my camera is, you can kind of see yourself right here, and you can see that it looks so much better. Now that's the best I can do this morning, about 80 degrees. I'm really stretching out my pelvis and hip and my glute here as well. So that's something you'll notice. So front on, you can see again, stance width you can check. That little hip slide down the target, so you can see how your right knee and hip are just inside the instep. So when you make that turn, you can feel the importance of the stretching of the glute there on the right side. But can you see how my upper body is going to be nicely behind the ball? I can feel the load. There, look, that's the best I've got, guys. I'm 53. A lot of you are way older than I am. So if you can get here, that's very good. But you can see if I'm there, my backswing of the day is only going to be this long to initially start my round. I might warm up and achieve a bit more than that. But can you see the importance of understanding your body's capabilities and adjust the club of choice, or adjust the club length according to your range of motion? So this is a 3-wood. I can now feel, there I am, that's what I'm after. Then I can come down and start to feel dynamic through the ball. That felt great, actually. And those were half swings. I'm going to try that. Down the handle. Now the focus is contact. I've got a lovely feeling of what I want to do with the right hip. And I'm going to now commit to the strike. Let's try another. Beautiful, that one. So now I know that I'm capable of a really good dynamic impact. The swing's not very long, both back and through, but I felt good on that second one. And now I can go to the tee. I had 2 swings. I'm not going to be too far off with just the 2 swings. I can do 2 good practice swings on the first tee, perhaps. Constructive practice swings after a constructive warm-up. Hope that video helped. Like and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Take care.